I am up. And I arise. It's time to get ready for the day. My room's a mess and I had temporary bedding because I just finished last night washing all of my clothes. And so I will have to do laundry. That'll be top priority. Today is an off day because typically I work. I work on, I have a schedule Mondays and Wednesdays, etc. But today's Thursday. I'm off today, usually. So, today will be a day that I am not working. What I'm going to start the day with doing is, got my fit on, and then I'm going to grab earbuds, and if I need to go out, I get my wallet and glasses, but it's time to make breakfast. Breakfast for the day will be eggs, cheese. I always add cheese to my eggs. This time I have a triple mix. I'll even stack them, so I'll put cheese on the eggs and have it melt while I'm like cooking. And then on my sandwich, I'll put like a slice of cheese as well. I like to have cheese with my egg sandwiches, which I guess what kind of did at the end of the egg sandwich. My breakfast, and also what I always do with my coffee is I put creamer in it with breakfast. So typically at this point, I'll either be at work or I'll glance at this list here of kind of like just like things to do. Nowadays, I sometimes don't even look at it because I have it memorized. I looked at it the first few days. I made it, just to kind of give me some pointers as to what to do to start out, and then it got easy after that, and I just knew what to do. Yeah, I might glance on it on a day that I'm off, just because I have the extra time to do certain things that I wouldn't have realized to do, like that are written down that I just wouldn't have known to do. And yeah. All right, so having gone over, did a couple like little boring things like check my email and stuff like that. Essentially, what entails is just finishing up getting ready for the day, which is not a lot to do. I just need to kind of clean up, put that laundry away, and like freshen up and stuff. And then my day starts, which you'll see the rest of it. I'll just vlog it as it goes. I won't explain it. At this point, I'm just going to clean up and freshen up. So clean up around here and freshen up, tidy up things. And then as soon as I'm done with that, I'll just get started with my day and I'll vlog it as I go. So it's been about like 20 to 30 minutes. I just kind of tidied up and, cleaned up, and the last thing that I need to do is put this laundry away. I don't even always do this. Some days are crunch time because I have a busy day, so I don't get to do this, and that's so it's always a nice, opportunity if it's, presented, or sometimes it is. Sometimes I might not feel like it. But yeah, all I have to do is finish this laundry, and then my actual day starts. I was gonna do a before and after, but I completely forgot to do the before part, but that's okay. We're done, and now it's time to get started with just the day, I guess, the typical things I do. And then essentially what the bulk of the day will consist of on a day like this, where I don't have like a particular schedule or anything, is in the first half of the day will be some kind of like creative work. And obviously I'll have to work in there like lunch and dinner. And then at the end, like kind of the last half of the day, at the beginning of that, I exercise. And that's essentially my day. And so what I'm about to do here is I have my guitar and my computer open, and I'm about to, practice and stuff like that. Maybe I'll make a separate video, but I'm kind of just going to show like hallmark points of like progress of the day. I'm not going to actually show what I do. Maybe I'll do a separate video where I talk about what I do regarding like, I don't know, music, or what I do regarding writing or whatever of these other creative things that I'll show in these vlogs. Maybe I'll do separate videos talking about like actually what I do with those things. But for now, for today, I'm just gonna kind of do it and then show you guys like progress points and stuff. I have an album coming out. I just got groceries. My hair's crazy because it's like, well, it was raining and it was like crazy a second ago, but it's not as bad now. But now it's just the grocery process. I had to take a pause from what I was doing with the guitar and other stuff. Back to our regularly scheduled programming, lunch, and yeah. So I think I'm done with the music stuff for now. I'm gonna sort of set it aside, and I'm gonna go run because I've kind of reached like a stopping point. I feel like where I'm like, all right, I'm gonna set this aside. It's just I've been doing this all day, and that's just how I'm feeling. I kind of, today was, this doesn't always happen, but today I kind of got a little sidetracked because the way with music stuff, the way I do things is I kind of work on like actual sounds, practicing scales and stuff, and then I like work on actually like making songs and learning songs and stuff like that. It's kind of like how I break up things, generally speaking. I might not always do both of those things. I might just do playing songs or something or the other. Today was one of the days where I just did the former. I just kind of played scales and stuff all day, which actually usually doesn't happen. It's usually the opposite. That's really rare, but that's just kind of what I wanted to do. I wanted to find some new drum sounds because I didn't really like the ones that I had, and that's kind of what I ended up spending my day doing, is trying to put together some new drum sounds. I guess I'll, and these are some drums that I found. Wait, I need to. And I had other sounds that I was messing around with, just samples of drum sounds, because the ones that I had I just didn't really like. And that's kind of all I did really today. I didn't really, and then when I did work on music, I didn't really do anything that I would like show you guys that was new or anything that won't be on the album that's coming out. I don't really want to spoil the album. So, and yeah, there's the thing that there's an album I'm working on, and I'm going to be releasing a single for it soon and stuff like that. But a next single, there's already 3. I'll link it down in the description. But because of that, I didn't really have anything to show, and it was just a day where I didn't really, that doesn't actually usually I have something I would be able to show, but today it was one of the weird days where I just worked on stuff I don't normally work on. That was like miscellaneous things that like aren't the main thing, which is like you're making songs to make songs. I guess today was just a day where I wasn't really making songs, and I was kind of just practicing all day. This is post video me. I just want to apologize in the following section for my hair being just crazy. That's all. And also the album I talk about throughout the video is out now at the time that I'm editing this. So check it out in the link in the description. And yeah, I figured I would still edit and upload the video despite the fact that my hair looked like that, because that wouldn't be an accurate portrayal of me if I didn't. You know, there are days where, you know, my hair is kind of messy. It's not always perfect, yeah, that's all. So typically what I do for runs is I warm up and I run like maybe a half a mile to a mile, and then I do some what were called when I was in high school, what coach called plyos, and it's just kind of like some dynamic kind of stuff like stretching and things like that. And then I actually run like 2 to 4 miles. I think I talked about it in the last vlog, but again, like the way that I kind of organize my exercising is kind of like a sandwich, kind of like Monday, Wednesday, Saturday I do strength stuff, and then on like the other days except for Sunday, because Sunday is the rest day, I do cardio stuff. I don't run super long distance like I used to. Like I used to run like upwards of 8 to 12 miles a run, just because one, it's hard, but 2, it's actually kind of hard on your body, like physically, and long-term, like there are long-term effects to it. The literature shows like people often have knee problems later in life who run that much, and so I lowered it, and now I run like maybe like a couple to 4 miles per run. Nowadays it's just like 2 or 3, which is I believe it's a healthier amount. Recently I started using barbells and like the whole bench and everything. It's a game changer, dude, for strength stuff. I'm out of breath, so I'm gonna have to stop this and just finish the run off recording, but maybe I'll make a more detailed, sort of like I said, with the music. Maybe I'll do a separate video where I talk about what I do with music. Maybe I'll do the same thing for like workouts, where I'll do like an in-depth explanation of how I work out. I am back, got the protein shake, and it's time to wrap things up for the night and kind of end my day. Maybe fit into there some reading. I also take creatine as well as gummies. I might shave too, we'll see. And with that, we wrap up my day. I didn't end up shaving because I didn't end up having time to shave. That's okay though. I can do it tomorrow or some other time. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Stay tuned for new stuff coming out soon. This will not be the final video I upload, is what I mean. Maybe I'll get into a point where I'm uploading like schedulely, and it's more often, because I really do enjoy making videos. Yeah, that's all. I don't really think I have anything else to say. That was my day. That's essentially like a good view of my day and what it's like. It's not routine like that, so it's not exactly like that every time, and even when it is, I do different things when I do similar schedules. But that's like a good overview of like what it's generally like, kind of just like last time. Not every day will be like that. Not every day will be like a good example of what a typical day is like for me. And there's some periods where every day isn't like a typical day, and every day is like a drastically interesting, fun experience. So that would be an interesting day to do a vlog like this, but also at the same time, because there's different stuff every day that keeps things new, I don't think it would be too I think it would be cool to do this more, you know, again. And so yeah, but anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned. Watch the next few videos as they come out and more. Watch, subscribe, and then when new videos come out, watch them, because there will be lots of new stuff and rolling out. So yeah, check out the link in the description. There will be links to my music and stuff like that, and stuff that I release, YouTube videos coming out, soon. Will be talking about the things in the description that I link below, and will be related. Some plans for, I've already discussed, like maybe doing some book review videos where I talk about books that I read and review them. I mentioned earlier talking about, I don't want to spoil anything. If any of you guys have any requests for a video you would like from me, so in the comments below, let me know. Peace out.